welcome back to Tea and a Buddy.
Tea and a Buddy.
Tea and a Buddy with me, Dominic.
Me, Erica.
And today it's going to be a little bit of a one-off fun episode. We're going to do a quiz, and we're going to quiz Erica on how much she knows about Britain.
One-off, but I think if we have enough fun, we might do like
we'll probably do some more things. And
because I think this is going to be fun,
this is probably going to be fun. So yeah, we're just going to, this is a can you pass this British general knowledge quiz. It's like Mastermind this.
So wait a minute, though, because we know I'm not going to get them all right. So should I like answer and then maybe you answer before we see the actual answer?
Okay, yeah, we can do that.
And we'll just see like
I'll read out the question.
How much you know, too.
Quizmaster General.
And we'll give it like a little pause, just a half a second, just so that
you guys can like shout out the answer, even though we won't be able to hear you.
Yeah, but you can test your own knowledge
as we go along.
You can play along at home.
Yes, this is a play along. This is very interactive.
We like to be interactive.
Yeah, we love it. Actually,
we want to hear more from you guys.
Yes, you got to keep shouting at us.
We love getting comments, and actually, we just put a thing up on Instagram asking for suggestions for topics that you want to hear us discuss. We really are curious. I mean, we want to make episodes about things that, of course, we want to talk about because it's our show. But we also want to make episodes about things that you want us to talk about. So if there's something in particular that you want to know about, coming from an American and a British perspective, or if you have a question, since we're like an American and a British person married together, if you have a question about how something might work or something like that, without getting too personal, of course, then we want to know you
want to know.
Yeah,
we want to know all about you.
Yeah. Anyway, so let us know. Send those in, like tweet us, Facebook us,
Instagram, email.
Yeah,
the old-fashioned.
Email suddenly seems
old-fashioned. Email is old-fashioned now, isn't it? Yeah, used to be snail mail before. But anyway, on to the quiz.
Back to the quiz.
Okay, this is.
That was more pointless there than Mastermind, wasn't it?
No, Mastermind is. Dun, 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 dun,
okay,
dun, dun, dun. It's very tense. British people will know all about Mastermind. I think you watched Mastermind.
I think I like Pointless better.
Yeah. It's a little quick fire questions and all that, you know.
When Mastermind is. We're going to have to do an episode where we talk about all that.
All the quiz shows, yeah, because there's a lot of quiz shows in Britain. Pointless is a really good one. I like Pointless. There's also The Chase and all that, but...
Yeah. What's the one that's like really super hard?
University Challenge.
Yeah.
With Jeremy Paxman used to.
Is Mastermind the one where they have a specialty?
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Specialist subject.
I don't like that one.
They do general knowledge, and then you do a specialist subject on whatever. You know, you could be the Beatles.
I like general knowledge
or anything. You know.
Okay.
Okay, on to the quiz. This is can you pass this British general knowledge quiz? And the first question is your starter for 10. So what country/countries make up the UK? Is it A, Britain, B, Scotland, C, Northern Ireland, or D, all of the above? Dun, 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 dun.
Okay, now you're a totally different game show. So before I went to Britain the first time years ago, I think I was definitely...
You had no idea,
No,
did you?
I don't think so.
Didn't even know where it was, where she was going, nothing.
I knew where Britain was, but I didn't know where Wales was. I'm not sure I knew what Wales was, actually.
It's like, I thought it was just the Prince of Wales.
Prince of Wales. I knew it wasn't like the sea creature, but...
The sea creature.
Beyond that, it was just like Prince of Wales. Okay, whatever that means, you know. But I was definitely one of these people that's like Great Britain, the United Kingdom. You know, like are they different? Are they separate things? Like what is going on? England? I don't know. But now I do know, and now it makes perfect sense to me. Actually, we were watching a YouTuber not that long ago, and she said something that I still didn't know, and this was just a couple weeks ago, I think. So.
Oh yeah. say?
Well, I think I'll ruin I'll ruin it. Yeah.
Okay,
Okay.
so do you want to answer it then?
Yeah,
Because these
which
people have probably
country-
answered it
Which
by now.
countries make up the UK? Okay. So Britain is essentially the same thing as the UK. I mean, so what country? Actually, this is kind of a trick question because Scotland is in the UK. Northern Ireland is in the UK, and Britain also has Scotland in it, right? And Northern Ireland? No, that's what I was gonna say. The YouTuber that we were just watching, Adventures in Nap. She's a Canadian YouTuber, actually. She was just saying, what we watched the other day, that Britain it was either Britain that does not encompass Northern Ireland, or the United Kingdom, which did not encompass.
I'm not particularly
Great
sure
Britain. Great Britain was just Scotland, England, and Wales. And then the United Kingdom was Great Britain plus Northern Ireland.
Yes.
So
Because it's the United Kingdom of Great Britain and Northern Ireland.
Right, okay.
That's what it's called.
Which I just thought Great Britain...
The official title.
Which I thought Great Britain was England, Scotland, Wales, Northern Ireland. I thought it was I thought it was just like another name for the United Kingdom. So I just now found that out. How many years have we been together? Like
20?
Like we've been
30?
And I just now
40.
And I just know we've been together now for 40 years. Okay, anyway. We're still in the first answer.
Still in the first question.
The first answer. I don't know what they're looking for here because all of them. I'm going to say all of them.
All of the above.
Yeah, let's answer
and
that.
That's your final answer.
That's my final answer. How many game show references can we make into this podcast?
Correct answer!
There we go.
£100 or dollars or whatever.
Okay, so Britain, Northern Ireland,
Britain,
and
Scotland, and Northern Ireland are all part of the UK. Wales is also part of the UK.
There we go. And England.
Okay. Now this one, second question, you might not get. For $200. Who was the first British Prime Minister? Was it Bill Clinton, Barack Obama, Robert Walpole, or George Washington?
Well, this is just ridiculous. They should have put in other names than the ones that they used. It's
a trick question, by the way.
I have no idea. It's a trick question.
It's a trick. It is.
Oh, the first British Prime Minister was Barack Obama, okay? I'm gonna venture a guess here and say it's Robert Walpole?
Actually, you're wrong. It was George Washington. He was Prime Minister and he was President at the same time. The only one to ever do that.
Shut up.
Let's see.
No,
Did you get it right?
They should
have
chosen some other names in there because I really had no idea.
This is an easy one. I think.
I would not have been able to. I would not have been able to get that one right.
Here we go. Now this might be a little bit hard for people. Third question: what British king established the Church of England? Was it Elizabeth I? Not technically a king. George III, Henry VIII, or Mary IV?
Well, Dominic, I'm fairly certain I know the answer to this one.
Do you need to phone a friend?
Having seen a movie about Henry VIII, I'm going to say it was Henry VIII.
And that's your final answer.
Yes. And was it something to do with all his marriages?
So it was, yes.
Because Catholicism, you're not supposed
Correct
to get
answer.
divorced.
He established a Church of England. He broke with the Catholic Church so he could marry Anne Boleyn.
Okay, there we go.
Next question is, what percentage of the population of Britain was killed in the Black Death? Was it 20%, 40%, 60%, or 80%?
I really do feel like I'm on, like, Who Wants to Be a Millionaire? Like, I'm just waiting for you to say, talk us through what you're thinking. Talk us through
Talk us through what you're thinking here.
I feel like we have seen something about this. 60% seems way too high, but I kind of am feeling like it was 60%.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Hey, you haven't answered the last few questions after me. Just
I have no idea. That's why.
You know.
I'm like Jeremy Clarkson now, who presents Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. I literally haven't got a clue. That's one of the things now. It's like they've added a new lifeline.
You can ask.
You can ask him, and he's like, every time he's like, I haven't got a clue, mate. I haven't got a clue. God, bloody useless you are, aren't you?
Yes. I don't know. 20% seems low. 40% seems too right in the middle. I'm gonna say 60%. Something about 60% is. 60% seems so like a lot.
Well, 80% seems bloody high.
80% seems like, yeah.
Shall we?
Oh God, yeah.
Your final answer.
Final answer. What do you think?
Wrong answer.
Oh, you didn't say what you thought, you big cheater.
I thought it was 60%. But it was actually 20%.
Oh, well, there you go.
There you go.
Not too many of them
Not too many died. Okay. Next question. What document helped establish the British Parliament? Was it NAFTA, the Constitution, Magna Carta, or the Bill of Rights?
I don't think I probably would have gotten this right if the other options weren't so ridiculous.
The other options are ridiculous, aren't they?
Yeah. So I'm going to go
making it easy.
So I'm going to go with Magna Carta. I don't know that. I probably.
Are you sure about that?
That's what I'm going with, yeah.
Magna Carta? What do you think?
What do you say?
I say the Magna Carta. I was going to say NAFTA first, but then I saw Magna Carta and I was like, oh, okay.
Because Britain doesn't have a constitution, do they?
Not really, no.
You know, there's that argument all the time online of whether free speech is something that British people are actually have the right to. And actually, you don't in Britain, do you?
No, we have ancient laws.
No, you don't have a written right to free speech. So technically, they could just tell you no anytime you wanted to protest or anything like that.
Yeah, technically they could, yeah. I think there's some sort of like amendment. There's a right to, I think there's a right to protest, but there's not a right to say what you want.
Yeah. Like, could...
It's like you can't do hate speech. There's it's
yeah,
hate, incitement to riot, it's called.
Yeah. But that's kind of crazy when you think about that. I mean, I think I was gonna go into it
because people say, people think America's the only one who's got free speech and everything like that. Technically, that's true, I guess, but in Britain, it's like because you can say whatever you want. Really.
Yeah, I mean, you can. Yes,
it's not like you're gonna. Oh, I'm gonna get arrested for wearing this policeman's helmet.
But over here, like the KKK, for example, could hold a rally, and the cops have to protect them and let them spew their nonsense. Whereas in Britain, I don't know. Yeah,
no, I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, but people think like, oh, it's a police state, Britain. Everyone's. Police state, people are like, oh, you can't say anything without being arrested,
Oh, yeah.
And, oh, I can't wear this. I'm pretty sure I get arrested in Britain for doing this, Okay, so, next question. When did Britain take over Wales?
Oh, my God. These questions are hard.
These questions are getting harder, I think, yeah. Was it 596?
How much money am I in for right now?
It's probably about £1,000 or $1,000. Was it 596, 1282, 1776, or 1920?
Oh my gosh. 1920 is obviously way too late. 1776 is way too late. I think 1282 is way too late for Britain, so I'm gonna say 596.
596?
I think so.
I'd probably say 1282.
Would you?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, you did go to school in Wales.
Yeah, but I don't know when we took over Wales. I don't remember learning that.
I don't know. I'm just thinking
I'll
like
go with your answer.
I'm
then.
thinking that church in England, in London, you know, that for the first 900 years of existence. So I'm like, okay, if a church
Westminster
has
Abbey,
stood,
you mean?
was it? No, it was a little church. It was, I think it was part of Westminster Abbey, but
oh.
it was a little church. Like it was a little church on its
Oh,
own.
yeah, the one next door to it, yeah.
Yeah. I think it might be part of it now, but it was, I think, originally, you know. So I'm just thinking, and then also there's that, like, I don't know. I'm going with 596.
We'll go with 596. Oh, it was 1282.
1282 seems so late for Britain.
Britain conquered Wales in 1282. The country was conquered by British King Edward I. Okay, next question. Serfdom was common under what British system?
What in God's name is serfdom?
I don't know, actually. I really don't know. SERFDOM.
Serfdom.
Serfdom was common under what British system?
Okay.
Suffrage, sexism, feudalism, ageism.
Serfdom. What would the word be? So suffrage, sexism, ageism, or feudalism.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I'm I don't know what serfdom means, but I guess looking it up would tell us what it would.
Yeah,
be
but that would
under.
be cheating. Now would
Yes, it would be. So you can't look up things.
Serfdom was common under what British system? Okay.
Suffrage, sexism, feudalism, or ageism.
Serfdom. I'm gonna go with. I don't know. I'm gonna go with suffrage.
I was gonna pick that too, actually, for some reason. I guess suffrage sounded like serfdom or something. Okay, let's see.
Oh.
Wrong answer. Serfdom was common under feudalism. Feudalism was once common in all of Europe. That's my history classes all down the drain anyway. Because I do remember learning about feudalism, and I think it was something to do with the barons.
Okay.
Yeah.
Serfdom. Okay. There we go.
Okay, next question. You're up 4-3, by the way. You got 3 wrong, and you got 4 right.
I need some more ridiculous answers like Bill Clinton and Barack Obama
Bill Clinton.
to help me choose the right answer.
Okay, next question is, what Irish event resulted in the deaths of about 1 million people?
What Irish event? Oh.
Boston Tea Party,
Okay.
Korean War,
Okay.
Potato Famine,
Okay.
or the War of 1812?
Well, Dominic, I believe that the answer to this one is the potato famine.
Potatoes? I was going to say that too. And it's the correct answer. The potato famine resulted in the deaths of about 1 million people in Ireland. More than 1/3 of the Irish population was dependent on potatoes, so the famine was particularly devastating in Ireland. And that's why a lot of them emigrated over here. Because, and they think it was caused by the British.
Yeah.
They think the British had something to do with it, starving all the Irish or something, It was very bad. Not their finest hour.
Because apparently potatoes was mostly made up most of their diet, I guess.
Yeah, a lot of chips. So,
anyway.
The next question is, which of the following was a British colony? Was it Bermuda, United States, Hong Kong, or all of the above?
Okay, Hong Kong was.
Yeah.
You can't really say that the United States was because, well, I guess it was called was it called the United States at the time? The original colonies existed. Obviously they had colonies over here. Bermuda. I'm not sure if Bermuda was. Bermuda. The Bahamas are British, I think.
No.
No? Okay, so then it's Bermuda that's British. Okay, I'm going to say all of the above.
All of the above?
I think so.
Yeah, I was going to say that too. Because it's the correct answer. Bermuda, the United States, and Hong Kong were all British colonies at one time. Many other countries throughout the world were once part of the British Empire.
There we go.
There we go, 6. What British queen is the head of state of Canada? Is it Henry VIII, George I, John V, or Elizabeth II?
What is this question even? I'm going to go with Elizabeth II for 3,000, Alex.
Correct!
I didn't say what is.
What is Elizabeth, or who is
Who
Elizabeth
is?
II?
Yes.
Elizabeth II is head of state of Canada. Canada is a Commonwealth of Britain.
Yeah.
Commonwealth. Oh, here we go, a hard one. Finally. Next question is, what do the British call cookies? Blobs? Biscuits?
Blobs.
Tads?
I
Or
wish
fingers?
you called them blobs. The answer to this one is biscuits.
Biscuits.
But I do wish it was called blobs.
But we do wish they were called blobs.
Yes.
The British call cookies biscuits. This is the case throughout the UK.
Oh my gosh.
Which of the following is the national dish of Scotland but is enjoyed in Britain? Is it French fries, haggis, eggs, or potatoes?
I'm going to assume that it is haggis, as that seems to be the only thing that's particularly Scottish on the list.
That's what I'd say too.
Okay. Ding, 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 ding.
Yeah, correct answer. Haggis is the national dish of Scotland but is enjoyed in Britain. Haggis is a combination of sheep's liver, heart, and lungs, combined with spices and onions and encased in the sheep's stomach. Delicious.
It sounds absolutely disgusting until you think what really is like a sausage.
Sausage
or
or
a
a
hot
hot
maybe.
dog, yeah. Okay, next question is, British author Mary Shelley wrote what famous novel? Huckleberry Finn, Cujo, Carrie, or Frankenstein?
Cujo.
Cujo. Okay, Kojak.
Okay, I don't think it was Cujo then. Huckleberry Finn, no. Carrie, I don't know. Frankenstein. Did Shelley write Frankenstein? I can't remember who.
Gonna have to hurry ya.
Frankenstein. I have no idea. Mary Shelley. Let's go with Frankenstein.
Frankenstein's your final answer?
Sure.
Okay. Correct! Mary Shelley wrote Frankenstein. Shelley published the novel anonymously when she was only 20.
I just want to know how you guys are doing.
How are you doing? Because Erica's got 10 right now, and she's only had 3 wrong. So,
Yay!
how much have you had?
Yeah, these are some really random questions.
They
as
are.
well. I
don't
thought
know
they
how-
were going to be more like, what's the British flag called, or
Because this is quite a long question, with a long list of questions, so we want
yeah, maybe should we speed it up a bit?
speed it up, yeah, a little bit, because I don't know how
How
much.
many are left? It looks like there's a lot. Oh my
Yeah,
god.
there's quite a lot. So
yeah, I don't know if
we'll do the whole thing. We'll just stop after a while.
we're not going back to school here.
Yeah. Next question. How old do you have to be to receive a personalized card from Queen Elizabeth II? 50, 100, 120, or 150?
Excuse me. I believe that answer is 100, and I don't know why I know that. I guess we must have talked about it at some point.
My great-grandmother received hers.
There we
Yeah, and it's kind of something, it's like a telegram from the Queen.
go. Okay. Do you have to send away for it like you do
I
over
th-
here?
I think
or
you
do. They
do.
just like
I-
keep a roster of everybody?
I think you do have to send away from it for it, yeah.
Yeah.
You have to prove that she is 100, I guess.
My grandma has a letter from Barack Obama for her 85th birthday, I think it was.
85th, I think, yeah.
Yeah, so there.
There we go.
Correct answer.
British citizens receive a personalised card from Queen Elizabeth II when they reach their 100th birthday. Other UK citizens also receive a card from the Queen. Next question is, what is it illegal to do in the British House of Parliament? Is it talk, die, breathe, or cough?
Oh my god. All of those seem completely ridiculous. Is it illegal to talk in the British House of Parliament? Is it illegal to die? I mean, if you die, then how's that illegal? You're not going to go to jail if you're dead. If you cough, how can you help that if you need to cough? To breathe. If you don't breathe, you're going to die. I'm going to take out breathe and die. To talk or to cough. But they all talk, don't they? They're like, that's what they do. I'll say cough? I bet it's die, though. I have a feeling it's die, but I'm going to go with cough.
Okay, I'll go with cough, too. Oh, it's the wrong answer.
It is die.
It is illegal to die in the British House of Parliament. One must wonder why that law became necessary.
Oh my god.
Which of the following countries is a Commonwealth of Britain?
Okay.
Canada, the United States, Mexico, or Russia?
The answer... Canada!
Is it Canada? It's Canada.
Oh my gosh.
What British citizen does not have a British passport? Is it Justin Trudeau, Barack Obama, Queen Elizabeth II, or Bill Clinton?
These are my kind of questions with the ridiculous Bill Clinton answers. I'm going to say Queen Elizabeth II does not have to have a passport.
What do you think?
Might just be me, though.
Correct!
Yay!
Queen Elizabeth II does not have a British passport because all British passports are issued in her name. She does not need one.
She just looks at, she just gets there and she goes, hello. She's like, look at me. I am my own passport.
Yeah.
Oh, this is a really good question. Yeah, we should talk about this.
This is a good question, this next one.
Yeah.
What does the US do to their eggs that the UK does not? Sell them, wash them, hatch them, lay them.
Actually, this is not what I thought it was going to pertain to. The UK doesn't sell their eggs. The UK doesn't wash their eggs. The UK... Oh, I think it's wash. Obviously they sell them. Obviously they hatch them. Obviously they lay them. So yeah, wash I'll go with.
Wash. Correct answer. Eggs are not washed in the UK. Eggs must be washed in the US.
Why would you not wash your eggs?
Because you're not eating the shell.
Yeah, but you're cracking it and the stuff goes through the egg. Goes through the shell. The insides,
Okay, for the last question.
For the last one, my score is right now is 15-4. So yeah. I think I did pretty dadgum well on this.
Pretty dadgum well on that one.
Quiz, yeah.
Who was the first female Prime Minister of Britain? Was it Angelina Jolie? Was it Madonna?
Was it Bill Clinton?
Was it Cher? Or was it Margaret Thatcher?
I think it might have been Cher. No. Margaret Thatcher.
Margaret Thatcher? Incorrect answer. Cher took the throne in 1979. No. It's correct answer. For those who didn't know.
You guys wish you had Cher as your Prime Minister.
Okay, last one. Definitely last one.
He can't stop asking me these, you guys. It's just like, okay, last one. Okay, one more. Okay, last one. Okay, this one's really
last question. This one's really
This one's the last one. Last one.
Last one forever.
Last one. Last. You just open your mouth. And nothing came out that time.
I faked you out, didn't I? Rooster.
Last one.
Last one.
Okay, this is the 20th question, too, because I've gotten 16 right, and I've gotten 4 wrong. So, 20 for the win. What is it?
True or false, the death penalty is legal in Britain?
That is false.
Correct answer. This is false. The death penalty has been outlawed in Britain. You are safe.
We are the champions, my friends.
Do.
It actually should have been I am the champion. I am the champion.
Well, that was a good quiz, actually. You'll have to quiz me
pretty
next
good,
on Texas things or American things or something.
How did you guys do if you were playing
Yeah.
along?
Let us know how you did
And let us know if you
in the comments.
Let us know also if you enjoyed this, if you'd like us to do this again, or if you found it boring even. I mean,
If you found it boring, then you're probably asleep right now.
yeah.
Or you've switched off.
Or you've switched off. Hopefully you haven't, though. But yeah, let us know. And like I said at the start, let us know any other ideas for topics you want us to discuss, or questions that you have for us, or just any of that kind of stuff. We love to hear from you.
We love to hear from you. Yes, we do.
Yeah.
So, this has been a great edition of Question Time. Of Gardener's Question Time, if you've been listening on the BBC, or if anyone remembers that show, even if it still goes. Tweet us, Facebook us, all that lovely jubbly stuff.
Yes.
And we'll see you on the next episode.
See you next time.
Goodbye.
Bye.